The little boy only chose a toy he liked, but it made the whole family nervous at once. The father carefully took it from his hand, removed the batteries, and shook his head to show the toy could not be kept because its sound would bring the monsters to survive. They had to stay completely quiet, even walking barefoot on their toes. But after the parents left, the sister handed the toy plane back to her brother. She probably thought the plane without batteries was harmless. However, the boy quietly took the 2 batteries from the table. When no one noticed, the family walked back along the sand path they had prepared earlier, but just as they were crossing the bridge, the mother covered her mouth in shock and the father rushed toward his son as fast as he could, but the monster was already getting closer and closer before their eyes. In the end, the father was still a step too late. The boy's death left his sister living with guilt, and the whole family became even more cautious in order to survive. They put cameras all around the house. Even though they had been very careful up to now, accidents still happened. The mother became pregnant again. To prepare for the baby, she checked her condition every day to predict the due date and even made a soundproof crib in advance. Time went by day after day. Sometimes a sound they made by accident still drew the monsters, but luckily they always escaped. One day the father and his remaining son went out hunting as usual, but the mother's due date came several days earlier than expected. She hurried toward the basement with her heavy body, stopping now and then to take a breath because of the pain. When it rains, it pours. While the father and son met a couple on the road, the old woman had already been killed by a monster. The father looked at the old man's hopeless face and signaled him not to make any sound, but from the man's expression, the father realized what was about to happen. The father held his son and hid as quickly as he could. The monster soon appeared and tore the old man apart. The father could only cover his son's mouth. At the same time, the wife was on her way to the basement. She stepped on a nail and it made a loud noise. It was only a matter of time before the monster came, so the woman did not dare to waste a second. She turned on all the warning lights outside, but when she was about to find a place to give birth, the monster had already entered the house.